Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yoki Man here. Welcome back to another episode of the Spurs Master League. In this episode, we're going to take on Liverpool, Manchester United and Wolves, all in the league. This is going to be an intense episode, I reckon. I would love to come away from this with 2 victories. I'm not sure how we're going to fare, though. It's going to be fairly difficult for us in this one. So let's go and pick the side for the first game here against Liverpool. Right, guys, this will be the squad today up against Liverpool. We made a couple of changes, unfortunately, for us. Son is not fit for this one, nor is he up for the game. As well as Skriniar, he's not up for the game either, so this is going to be the lineup. It's still a fairly strong lineup, but let's be honest with you. With Liverpool's front line, this is going to be a rough ride. This is going to be a rough ride in this one, so let's hopefully have a decent performance. It'd be nice to hit the ground running in the first match of this episode. So here we go, guys. First game of today's episode. It is a home game against Liverpool. I'm hoping for a decent performance. If you're new around here, please smash the subscribe button as well as hitting that like button. Also, details down below. I do stream over on Twitch, usually Football Manager content at this moment in time. But yeah, all the information, all my socials and whatnot are down below. If you want to hang out in Discord, Twitter, whatever, man. My DMs are always open. Let's see what we could do here against Liverpool. This is going to be a rough ride. We know it's going to be a tough game. I've got no illusions about this one. It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. But I'm sure, you know, somewhere deep down there in one universe, we win this one today. And I'm hoping that that's going to be the universe that we're playing the game on, without a shadow of a doubt. Let's see what we could do against Alexander-Arnold there. He stood off us a little bit there, which is surprising. Reguilon, and he takes it out, unfortunately for us. I hope everyone is doing as well as I am today. I'm feeling a little bit of the man flu. It's the time of the year, but I don't feel too badly. I hope you're all well. I also want to just say a quick thank you to all the new supporters recently, all the new subscribers and constant viewers. This series of Spurs is doing unbelievable, as Mane manages to fire off a shot there, and we nearly give them the ball straight back. Harry Kane now, though. Bale. Oh, I thought he dribbled past Van Dijk. He's ended up keeping the ball. Gareth Bale in a good situation. Oh, Alisson's come out and clattered him after the shot, though. He doesn't look very happy with that one, and I don't think anything is going to be given. I didn't expect Alisson to come out. I didn't expect Gareth Bale to win the ball back off of Virgil van Dijk, to be honest with you. And he does clatter him after the fact, though. That's a little bit frustrating. But yeah, I just want to say a big thank you to you guys out there that have recently hit subscribe, and you guys that keep coming back to these videos, commenting, liking, watching them. It means a lot. The channel is growing, and it's a fantastic sight to see. Let's see if we can whip in a decent corner. Caused them a few problems early with Bale. Oh, wow, that would have been spectacular. With Gareth Bale there. If you didn't watch the last episode, go watch it back, because we did score a spectacular goal with Harry Kane. A little bit like that himself, a little bit acrobatic, and it was an amazing moment. Oh, I spot Harry Kane on the run. Oh, Fabinho, though. I'm going to struggle in that situation, though, aren't I? Because Harry Kane doesn't really have pace, and that's our problem. Reguilon now, though. Oh, Lucas Moura has pace, but I couldn't find the pass. Bergwijn now. He's going to find Moura. Gareth Bale will hit! Oh, what a fantastic save from Alisson. I mean, you'd expect nothing less from a goalkeeper of his calibre, but this was really quick counter-attacking play here. Bergwijn plays a great ball into Moura. Moura finds Bale. Of course I'm going to have a shot there. There's one thing I've just noticed I don't do often enough, and that's play the ball long from the goalkeeper. And in this game, because I just wouldn't do that in FIFA unless it was online. And in this game, it just is crazy how much better those long balls are, as Harry Kane gets up for that one. Just how much better those long balls are. They're actually, like, serviceable. Lucas Moura now. That's going to be miles off. I knew that already as soon as he took the shot. It just seems crazy how much better a long ball out from the goalkeeper is on PES than it would be on FIFA. Dangerous position for Salah, and he'll find Bobby Firmino, who just puts it wide just again. And that go-to ball for them there has been consistent in this game. You've seen a few of them now, and this pass to Bobby Firmino seems to be the constant pass from Salah, and he's getting a shot off every time. And I just keep on thinking he's getting a little bit closer every time he takes that. The free kick now in a very dangerous position for Liverpool. See what they can do with this one. Alexander-Arnold's got a wicked free kick on him, but it's blocked by the wall. So it looks like this will be the last kick of this half, and it'll be a corner for Liverpool. Let's see what they could do. They did score in a corner, I think, last time we played against them. Robertson gets that in, and Alderweireld will clear it. And I imagine as soon as Harry Kane touches the ball, it's game over. Well, not game over, but half-time. And at half-time, a very even game, actually. We both had chances and opportunities, which is a good sign if you're playing evenly against Liverpool. I tell you what, Liverpool are not easy to get the ball off. We've really struggled, as Mohamed Salah is in there for that one. We've really struggled to break them down and win the ball back. On the rare occasion that we have, like there, Lucas Moura is going to be afforded to run at this Liverpool defence. And I am going to try and slot in Harry Kane, and I'm going to fail, unfortunately. Firmino is going to turn Alderweireld, and well saved by Lloris. We can't keep affording him that space. Alderweireld, I need you to be touched tight here to Bobby Firmino. Reguilon finds Harry Kane. Lucas Moura can find Bergwijn. Is going to look to lift that one up. To all alone, Harry Kane! Oh, it's just wide from the captain. He was all on his own. He did go for the spectacular, but can you blame him after the goal he scored? This was great counterplay again. I just saw the run of Harry Kane, and he was being left all on his own by Fabinho. Wasn't the greatest of balls to him, but so close there. Inches away. Keeper may have had it covered, though. There we go with the triple sub for some fresh legs there for the counter-attack. And obviously, Winks has been solid for us in centre midfield this season. Dele Alli now. Harry Kane is going to find Dele. He's going to find Douglas Costa. He's going to whip that back across to Harry Kane. He's then going to find Bergwijn. Surely Bergwijn! Oh, he's miskicked it. He's just absolutely miskicked it. It's gone flying out. That was probably the moment. There we go, guys. 0-0 here against Liverpool. And I can't say I'm too disappointed. A few great opportunities for us in this game, obviously. But in the grand scheme of things, Liverpool are absolutely storming the league this season, as well as Man City. I'll take a 0-0, and we didn't concede. So I think that's actually our first 0-0 in this save as well. But yeah, I'm not too butthurt about that one. I'm okay with it. Well, I can't really complain there with that result against Liverpool. If you'd have said 0-0 at the start of the match, I'd have probably bitten your hand off. So I'm going to be more than happy with that one. Decent performance from both sides. I felt like both were lacking finishes, though. Firmino missed a few chances. We missed a few chances. Bergwijn, for me, were probably one of the key opportunities. And G. Bale as well, going through clean on goal. But 0-0 against Liverpool, can't complain, really, can we? Right, guys, so this is going to be the squad for the game against Manchester United. We've actually had a week off in between games, so we're fully rested. The team's looking very strong, to be honest with you. I can't complain about this lineup. It's probably one of our strongest lineups we could put out there. They've got a decent side, though. Martial is starting up top for them. They do have St. Maximin, though. We still have to worry about him. His pace and Daniel James's pace on the counter could be a big issue for us. Well, here we are, guys. Old Trafford to take on Manchester United. Now, they're not having a great season. They're struggling, if we're being honest. They're not doing well. But they'll certainly be up for this game at Old Trafford against Spurs. I'd love a good performance in this one and a good result against Manchester United. Being a Leeds fan, I'd really enjoy victory in this one. But let's see how we get on. I think we've got the better side on paper, to be honest with you. I think Man United don't look fantastic. The team doesn't look fantastic. And it kind of shows why they're struggling this season so far as we win the ball back here. Early doors, Son. He may have found Harry Kane, but Fred was way too quick. That is the only moment I don't enjoy using Harry Kane, is when we get a through ball like that, just because he's not quick enough. And that is the only time that I'm a bit like, oh, I wish he was quicker. Usually in front of goal, though, I couldn't be happier having him because he is absolutely potent. And Son is very good at finishing. And will Harry Kane outdo Maguire? It doesn't matter because De Gea comes out comfortably for that one. I know there's been a lot of suggestions recently about a new striker. I'm not sure if we will sign one, but I do like the idea of Kramaric. I also like the idea of Dembele. Both would be brilliant players. I think the situation is, though, it's how Badou progresses. At this moment in time, I'm not overly thinking that Badou's been amazing for us, but he is still very, very young. Oh, Daniel James has broken it. Oh, he nearly scored there. He actually broke the tackle. And they're going to get a free kick for this as well. That's ridiculous. But yeah, I'm not completely sold on Badou yet. He hasn't been someone who's going to bag a lot of goal for us. But again, Badou's played a lot in the hole this season. I'm not sure that this was a foul because he got the shot off. Nonetheless, now we'll have Bruno Fernandes staring down at goal in a very dangerous position. They're playing very attacking today. And luckily, that's straight into Lloris's hands. We are going to blast this one forward to try and find Harry Kane. And we do. And see what I mean by the long ball out? How beautiful was that? I do see Gareth Bale, but I've massively overhit that with Serge Aurier. Lo Celso now. He's going to find Son. He's going to find Kane. He's going to find Gareth Bale, who will be allowed to turn Maguire. Gareth Bale turns on the Jets a little bit here. Luke Shaw's with him, though, so I'm going to bring it back to Serge, and then I'm going to start plotting the cross, but Harry Kane just never got himself back on side. Bergwijn now will fire in a shot Straight at De Gea, nice, hard and low. Unfortunately, nothing comes from it. They're playing very attacking here at Manchester City. Wow, that is dreadful from them, but we can't capitalise on it, unfortunately. Nobody else read what Gareth Bale was trying to do there. Bruno Fernandes now causing a few issues. Yeah, the problem is they're playing very attacking, so defensively, they are wide open. And Gareth Bale now, this is dangerous for them. Gareth Bale this time round, he will not score again. And when you need him in that little magic moment, he just needs to get that deft touch when it comes to finishing in the back of the net there. Well, let's take a moment here while stood over this free kick, as I am going to blast it with Gareth Bale. Just to say, how are your saves getting on, guys? How's your Master Leagues going so far this year? How are you finding? Oh my God! Wow! That is the first time we've done that, and that is very, very close to being a goal there from that free kick with Gareth Bale. But yeah, as I was saying, how are your saves getting on, and how are you finding PES this year? Daniel James has been played through. Dangerous position for Daniel James. It's off the post. And back into Lloris's arms, and we let ourselves get caught out there. We really did. I got caught out on the ball with Serge, and then we were completely out of sorts. And what can I do here with Harry Kane? He's come right through the back of him there, and I think he should be being sent off. I may be a little bit biased in that one, but he has. He's come right through the back. He should be sent off for that, in my opinion. Hopefully, Harry Kane gets up and he's okay. He's undergoing treatment now, is Harry Kane, which is the worst news we could have asked for, and we've given the ball away instantly. It really is the worst news we could have asked for. I'm really frustrated at this situation now. Harry Kane being injured would be absolutely catastrophic, and Martial through and goal would be catastrophic as well. We're struggling now with them a little bit, especially with a man less on the pitch. Daniel James, when you finally get the ball clear. Gareth Bale can't find Son. I love the idea there, but he couldn't find him. And at this moment in time, I need Harry Kane back on the pitch if Gareth Bale sets free Son here. Son now, dangerous position for Son. What can he do with it? Forces a great save, and Harry Kane is back on the pitch. And oh, hits him straight in the face, although it will end up being our ball. No, it won't, because it doesn't actually go out, and then it's a free kick. But anyway, Harry Kane is back on the pitch, and that's what's important. St. Maximin finds Dan James, now dangerous position, and surely 1-0. I don't know what my defenders were doing in that situation, but Alderweireld and Skriniar seem to both be marking the same man. So Daniel James just had all the room in the world. 1-0 Man United, and this is not going the way we wanted it to. If anything, it's going opposite. We've not played well. The team look like they are struggling out there today, and as expected, they've been very dangerous on the counter-attack of Man United. And this is the frustration part. They literally work the ball forward here, and what are we doing? Why are we not marking in any way, shape or form Daniel James? We've been caught all out of position, and there we go. 1-0 Man United. They're forward again here, Bruno Fernandes now, and he nearly makes it 2. He really does nearly make it 2 there. We're honestly in dangerous waters here. Every time they come forward, they look like they're going to cause us problems. Again, players all out of position. No one marking Bruno Fernandes, and he's free to have a shot if he wants. Right, guys, that'll be half-time, and a very frustrating first half for us there. Few opportunities early doors. Gareth Bale, again, I think should finish that, but a slack end to the half, and I'm really starting to get a little bit frustrated with some of the movement going forward. Again, we've been a little bit out of sorts. Players haven't been in the right positions, and defensively, I don't know what they're doing at the back today, but Alderweireld and Skriniar just do not have their act together. He's going to try and find Son again. He will find Son, surely. Back into the game. There we are. Straight back into the game in this second half with a goal from Son when we needed him. And you can tell me flicking the airdryer on in the dressing room has really G'd the lads up for this second half. I've got a right sweat on, and it's freezing here in Yorkshire. I mean, it's a mistake from Lindelof. He doesn't track the ball nor see where Son is, but it's a beautiful finish from Son. I can't complain at the finish. If anything, it's a decent deflection for us that probably throws Lindelof off, but we're back in this 1-1. Oh, and they're straight back in now. Alan St. Maximin, and Lloris had to rush out there. St. Maximin just cut us wide open. It was a beautiful pass to him, though. And again, we're kind of pulling players out of position, the two centre-backs, and it's causing me all kinds of issues there. Great from Lloris, though. Only just getting a touch on that. This will be a corner now for Manchester United. What can Bruno Fernandes do? He plays it out wide to Luke Shaw, who actually has a great touch. And McTominay now on the volley. And it's going to be another corner. This will be 3 corners in a row now to Manchester United. This is not the kind of pressure after we'd scored that I really wanted us to bring on ourselves. Oh, no, actually, it'll be a goal kick. Thank you very much. Man United again with so many bodies forward here. It really is ridiculous how many men they've got forward. Anthony Martial there hits the side netting. They are absolutely piling bodies forward. It's not changing. They're outnumbering us completely when it's going forward. Now, this might seem like a really weird change, but we're going to drop to 3 centre-backs to deal with them coming forward and a DM and change to this formation. I don't know how this is going to work. It's a bit wacky. It's a bit wacky. I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to go with it because what we're doing right now just isn't working for us. Now, I'm hoping with the DM and 3 centre-backs, that will help us because I'm not necessarily struggling massively out wide. I'm struggling in the centre. Dembele now knocks that on to Bale. He's going to whip that up there for Son! Straight into David De Gea's hands. Good play, though. Oh, we're going to win that straight back with Dembele. What can Kane do now with Son? Oh, he's completely blocked. Harry Kane, though, there. I thought it was going to be the man who's already on a yellow. Harry Kane will pick up a yellow now. Now, this is Manchester United have 3 players on yellow cards now. They're definitely playing fairly dirty in this game. This was beautiful play and definitely takes Son out there. Maybe a bit of an elbow, maybe a bit of a red. Let's see what we could do with this free kick now with Gareth Bale. I have no idea. I'm going to give it some, though. Oh, get it over. Only just over, though. It took a bit of a deflection. I'm getting a touch better at these free kicks, you know? Getting a touch better at them. Let's see what we can do now, though. I've made the changes to the team for this entire reason. Oh, that was dreadful, sorry. For the entire reason of how Manchester United were playing against us. And I'm loving it. I'm loving the fact that we see an impact. Oh, I saw Harry Kane on there, and I knew that I couldn't outdo Maguire. I just knew I couldn't outdo him. Gareth Bale now. Sonny's in there. Lindelof gets up there for the ball. I knew I couldn't outdo Maguire there. I couldn't outrun him. Crazy, isn't it? I think Harry Kane in real life could probably outrun Maguire, but not in PES, unfortunately. Not in PES. Dangerous position. Harry Kane. I had the runner. Can I get to it, though? Ahead of Lindelof. I can. Harry Kane hits the shot, and it's saved. That was probably the moment, wasn't it? I've got to admit, since we changed formations, we've looked way better. They haven't had a single chance. They haven't had a single opportunity. They're having to play it long, and we're winning the ball back a lot more in midfield because we're flooding that midfield that they were controlling and hitting us hard. But so frustrating there. I thought that was the moment. There we go, guys. It will finish 1-1. To be honest with you, in that second half, once we changed formation, I felt like there were a few opportunities that we should have punished Man United there, especially that Harry Kane opportunity. I think we should have won this game, but I will take the draw. In the grand scheme of things, at half-time, I was a little bit frustrated. I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit frustrated. I probably will have cut that out of this video, though, how frustrated I was. But yeah, I was a little bit frustrated, but in the second half, things went well for us. And genuinely, it's probably more because the way they matched up against us just wasn't playing in our favour. And once we changed formation, we just saw a complete turnaround. Right, guys, so this is going to be the squad for the third and final game against Wolves. They've got a pretty decent side. We might struggle against them. We might struggle to break them down. The worst news is Harry Kane did pick up an injury after that last game. So you can see I'm scratching my head because I have a sneaky feeling that he ain't going to be fit for the Atletico Madrid game, which is the game after this, which is the one I'm worried about. I'm not too worried about this one. I think we've got enough firepower. We've got good enough players. But yeah, I don't think he's going to be fit for the Atletico Madrid game. And that's a huge worry for me. That's a massive, massive worry for me. We've rotated a tiny bit in this one, obviously, because of that game coming up. But it's such a massive game for us. Such a massive game. And to not have someone like him in the team is going to be really detrimental. I'm also going to check out if we change Hugo Lloris to see what extra we can get. Can we get a boost on anyone else? We can't. So it really is just the fact that Harry Kane is a perfect captain. So we'll stick with Lloris. So here we go, guys. It is a massive shame there about Harry Kane if he does miss the Atletico Madrid game. But we've got a job to do here first. We haven't won yet in this episode, although we haven't lost either. This could be the game to get that victory. I'm intrigued to see how we play. I'm now open-minded to changing formation during the game if need be. Let's see how we get on here against a very difficult Wolves. Jimenez now, dangerous position. Adama Traore, Podence! That's a good early counter from them. And it all stemmed from a blocked pass from our own player. We're not having the best of performances again in this first half. Bergwijn finds Badu, who manages to get a shot, but it's straight at Ruddy. Well, that's a little bit of a better movement from us there. That's the first time we've caused them any kind of issue, to be honest with you. We look lackluster. Again, when we change the team around and the chemistry drops, we don't look great. I'm not going to lie. You know, I'm not going to start saying, oh, yeah, we played really well, because we haven't. We've played awful so far. I kind of like it. You know, it's adding such an element of realism while playing the game. But yeah, we've not looked fantastic here. I'm going to shove that ball straight forward, and I'm going to find Son in a very dangerous position. That's a superb save there by Ruddy. But yeah, we've not looked great, although we seem to be building into the game now. We're certainly playing a lot better, and that was a good move again from us there. Again, stand off Son, and he's dangerous. Bergwijn now. Son! Oh, I thought that was going to be 1-0 Spurs there. We've really kicked it up a notch now. We really have. We're starting to find our rhythm. Starting to find our groove. You know, we keep playing like this. It's surely only a matter of time until we get a goal. Son now wins that back in a very dangerous position for Badu. 1-0 Tottenham. It comes from a Wolves mistake, but I ain't complaining. Badu with the goal there. We need to see maybe a little bit more of this. The chat want us to get another striker. So Badu, the number 9, really needs to start taking his opportunities when Harry Kane's not playing. This was a good moment for him. This was a very good moment for him. Douglas Costa finds Badu again. Straight at Ruddy. Terrible shot, really. He didn't take the ball how I wanted him to. I wanted him to, like, smoothly take it across his body, and he didn't. Well, that'll lead us into half-time. After the goal, to be honest with you, it was a little bit stale. It was a little bit stale from both sides. Free kick from Ruben Neves now, who we know can finish them, and there it is. It's 1-1, and, you know, scrappy end to the half, and a terrible start, really. All we did, we just gave a free kick away. Near enough straight off the kickoff. Ruben Neves is just dangerous in those positions. You've always got to worry about Ruben, aren't you, in these kind of positions? He scores them for fun. I don't really blame Lloris on that one too much. But it's 1-1 now. It's Costa now. Bergwijn in a dangerous position. Oh, yes! Bergwijn, straight after that Neves free kick, might I add, has just made it advantage Tottenham. We just moved the ball around a little bit. I couldn't see too many openings, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to hammer this left-footed. And wow, Bergwijn. I've said on a few episodes that I feel like he doesn't have enough in the goal department. He's great in terms of speed and pace, but in the goal department, he doesn't have them. Well, this was massive. Dangerous position now, and Dembele will find Badu, who's going to find Bergwijn, and it'll land to Son. Oh, we couldn't do anything with it in the end, but I will chip that one back up for Son. I thought I was chipping it up for Bergwijn, but I wasn't. It's blocked. It's up to Badu. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Badu has entered center stage in this one. I mean, he gets a bit lucky, doesn't he? He does get a little bit lucky. I'm far too excited. I mean, the ball was pinballing there, wasn't it? It deflects off of Son, and it's just a cheeky stab into the back of the net by Badu. There we go, 3-1. And yeah, I'm starting to believe that maybe we might win this one now. And I got a little bit nervous after Neves scored that free kick, to be honest with you, because we hadn't started very well, but there we go, 3-1, Badu second, and we needed it. Well, of course, now that it's 3-1, we're going to rest a few players. So we're going to bring off Dembele and Son and bring on Gedson and Troy Parrott. Troy Parrott has been improving. He's now up to his 71 rating. We'll drop Badu to the whole player and stick Troy Parrott up top. And we'll just see how he can get on today. I'd love for him to finally start making some waves in the team. Oliver Skipp, when he's played for the team, has actually been very good for us. But unfortunately for Troy, he's just not really done anything. I will take the shot on there. It's terrible. But yeah, Troy's just not done anything when he's been given the opportunity. Hopefully he can this time out. Oh, Douglas Costa's found Parrott for his first goal. No, he's just been tipped over by Ruddy. But already since the upgrade in rating, Parrott does look a lot better. Great ball from Costa. Great ball. And I just feel sorry for him there. He just tries to lift it over the keeper. Well saved though by Ruddy. Dangerous position now for Sessegnon. I'm going to give it to Douglas, who stands it off to Badu. It would have been his hat trick. That's the only reason I stood it up. Oh, Badu ends up with it back. The only reason I set it off there is because it would have been Badou's hat-trick, and how great would that have been for him this season to pick up his first senior hat-trick here with Tottenham. I'm going to give it to him again. Give him the opportunity for a hat-trick. It's well saved, though, by Ruddy. There we go, guys. He does end up being a 3-0 victory here in the final game for Spurs, and it's just really what the doctor ordered, and the Dutch duo doing the damage. Badou with 2 and Bergwijn with a goal himself. The Bergwijn goal was superb, and so was Badou's. We kind of really found our level in that second half after Bergwijn scored. The amount of opportunities we had, it could have been more. As you can see here at the end of the game, 15 shots and 10 on target. We really took over towards the end of that second half. We really did. We were superb. Fortunately for us, we didn't score more, but I'm very happy with the result. So as per usual, we're getting quite comfortable at looking at this screen and seeing Spurs in third. Tottenham there, as you can see, in third. The gap has closed a little bit between us and Arsenal, but we're not going to lose enough games, in my opinion. We played some of the bigger teams now in the second end of the season. In fact, we've really piled through this first season. I'm quite impressed. We're playing every game how far we've got through, but yet still in third place. Chelsea have improved. Man United have improved. The table looking a little bit dour now, though, for Leeds United. I need them to start picking up some points if they're going to stay in the division. Right, guys, so that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. Some absolutely crazy games, but 2 draws and a win, and when you're playing against Liverpool and Man United, I can't really complain about those results, and that final game was fantastic. Great to see Badou do so well. So in the next episode, we have a hugely important game here against Atletico Madrid. In the second leg, we're 2-1 up. If you didn't see the first leg, go back and watch yesterday's episode. The playlist will be linked to this video as well. If you're new around here, please hit subscribe. If you want more of the Yorkie Man, I do live stream over on Twitch TV. It's at Yorkie Man, but link is in description. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitter for any updates that are going on with this series or other series. Keep your eyes peeled for the FIFA series that will be coming in about 2 days, I think, or a day. Can't remember when it drops. But yeah, massive one next time round. Atletico Madrid, Everton, and Palace, but the Atletico one is the one I'm really worried about. Be interesting. 2 away goals. We do have the advantage. It's going to be interesting to see if we have Harry Kane back. But anyway, guys, make sure you're staying safe in these tough times. I appreciate all the support, and I will see you in the next one for a massive game.